You're a disgrace to this family. First faking an illness to skip med school, and now you're in the hospital for a stupid little cold.
Mom, I'm not faking it. I'm just taking time off because I'm not well enough to go to class. The doctor even said I need to rest for a while.
That's what I'm calling pathetic. Do you understand? We are the ones paying your tuition. Stop slacking and get back to school. When you're a doctor, you'll be treating patients with far more serious illnesses. Do you really think a weak-minded person who gets hospitalized for a common cold can become a great doctor like your father and grandfather?
The test results aren't back yet, but they said it's likely not just a simple cold. And you can't just dismiss a cold, either. If it gets complicated, it can be life-threatening.
Be quiet. Enough with the excuses. Check out of the hospital right now. You're going to class tomorrow.
I can't do that. The test results aren't in, and more importantly, I really do feel awful.
Enough with the fake illness. Whining about a little cold, you truly are a spineless daughter. I'll tell your father to have you discharged.
I don't think that'll work. I'm not at Dad's hospital.
What? Why not?
Because I knew this would happen.
Are you trying to disrespect your father? Your father is a wonderful doctor. And our hospital is a prestigious institution that's been in the family since your great-grandfather's time. For you, the eldest daughter, to reject your own family's hospital. Come to think of it, you've always been rebellious. If I hadn't told you to take the pre-med track in high school to become a doctor, you were planning to go into liberal arts without a care in the world. You would get deliberately low scores on your science tests, and because of that, you couldn't get into a top-tier med school and had to settle for a lower-ranked one. Why can't you be more like your sister Lillian and just try harder? Do you enjoy betraying me and your father? Aren't you ashamed of yourself as the eldest daughter of this family?
Not at all. My science scores were low, not because I did it on purpose, but because I just didn't have an aptitude for it and couldn't grasp the material. I was interested in the humanities, and my grades in those subjects were excellent. Isn't it natural to want to pursue a path where you have interest and aptitude?
You don't show the slightest bit of remorse for your own lack of effort. And you call yourself the eldest daughter of a family of doctors? Aren't you ashamed to be losing to your brilliant younger sister?
I'm going to stop now before I feel any worse. I'll contact you again when the test results are in.
Wait, Jillian? Hold on. Jillian! What is this about you dropping out of med school?
You saw the test results, right? I need long-term hospitalization and treatment.
You've been enrolled for less than a year. First, I think you're faking sick to skip, and now you're dropping out? Oh, honestly. We are a family of doctors, generation after generation. For you, the eldest daughter, to drop out of med school as soon as you get in. What were you thinking?
Considering the pace of my recovery, I don't think I'll have enough credits to move on to the next year. When I told Dad, he said no one in our family has ever had to repeat a year. He said if I was going to be held back, I should just drop out. So I didn't have a choice.
You just got some quack to write you a fake diagnosis, didn't you? That's why you didn't go to your father's hospital, so you could pull off this scam.
Even after seeing the test results, you still don't believe I'm sick. I'm your daughter, yet you suspect me of faking it before you even worry about me.
It's your bad attitude that's the problem.
Besides, just because my great-grandfather, grandfather, and father were doctors, don't you think it's wrong to force me to become a doctor and give up what I truly want to do?
You.
Of course, I can see, even as a layperson, that being a doctor is incredibly hard work, and I think it's a profession worthy of deep respect. But I've finally realized that whether it's the right profession for me is a separate issue. Someone like me wouldn't be very successful, even if I forced myself to become a doctor. I'd probably end up causing trouble with medical malpractice or something. That would truly tarnish the reputation of our historic family hospital. I know it sounds bad, but I'm actually glad I have a reason to quit med school. Once I recover, I've decided to do what I truly want to do with my life.
In that case, you can pay us back for all the expenses since you started college.
Okay, I've already promised Dad I'll transfer the full amount to his account within a year of being discharged.
What? Do you have any idea how much med school tuition costs? There's no way someone like you can come up with that kind of money in a year.
I already have a plan for the future. I'll be earning a salary, so it won't be a problem.
A salary means you'll be working, which means you'll only have a high school diploma? Ugh, to think that our dignified family of doctors would produce a high school graduate. You are disowned. You are no longer a part of this family.
That was my intention all along. People who, instead of worrying about their daughter's illness, accuse her of faking it and try to twist her life to their own liking just because she's their daughter. I don't want to think of you as my parent either.
How dare you?
I've arranged for movers to pick up my belongings from the house, so please just leave them as they are.
What? How dare you do things on your own?
If you throw anything away without permission, I'll have you pay for what can be replaced. I wasn't expecting it anyway, but you don't need to come visit me. I'll handle all the hospital and school withdrawal procedures myself, so stay out of it. Goodbye.
Jillian, is now a good time? I had your stuff from your parents' house moved into my storage unit. Also got your personal things from your locker at school. If you need anything, I can bring it to the hospital. What do you need?
August, thank you. I don't need anything right now. I even had you deal with the movers. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it.
But you even paid my hospital bills up front. You've done so much.
It's fine. You're finally free from your parents' control. I've decided I'll do whatever it takes to help you with that. For now, just focus on getting better as soon as possible.
Thank you, August. August. Is the meeting over?
Yeah. I'm heading home now.
So the wedding is probably going to be called off?
Yeah, that's a sure thing now.
I see.
Hey, Jillian. About that thing the groom asked me to do, it looks like I'll have to be there too.
I figured.
What are you gonna do? You're not totally uninvolved, but you don't want to see them like this, right? Even though it's been years, there's no way they've forgotten your face. I can go by myself if you want.
It's okay. In a way, I feel like this could be a turning point for my own future.
Got it.
Maybe they've completely forgotten my face by now. Haha. They haven't contacted me once since then, so I doubt they're interested in me. Although, I was the one who told them not to contact me.
I still have a bad feeling about this. I just hope you don't get dragged into any trouble.
If anything, you're the one being dragged into trouble. I'll be fine. Hurry home. I'll have dinner ready and waiting for you.
Well, well. What is the meaning of this? That was you I just passed, wasn't it, Jillian? I'd never mistake that pathetic, defiant face of yours. Ha ha. Why is a good-for-nothing loser who dropped out of med school here? Ha ha.
Hello. It's been about 8 years, hasn't it?
Hey, do you realize this is a wedding venue? It's your sister Lillian's wedding. But you weren't invited. Actually, you shouldn't even be here. Get out of here now.
No, I can't do that.
What? Wait, did you seriously crash this place pretending to be Lillian's sister? Haha. This is so embarrassing. Don't show your face at our family's wedding. We've decided that our failure of a daughter doesn't exist. Haha. The family failure is ruining the wedding, so get out now. Haha.
Call me a failure or whatever you want. I'd appreciate it if you didn't interfere with what I'm doing here.
Excuse me? Oh, I get it. You work at this venue, don't you? After making such a big deal about cutting ties, you end up working at a place like this. Haha. Well then, as a guest today, perhaps I'll order you around a bit. Maybe I'll start by having you shine my shoes. Oh wait, I'm wearing my dress shoes today. What a shame. Ha 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 ha.
Ah, so you haven't heard anything. Haha.
Heard what?
I'm not on the staff here.
Then what are you?
You'll find out soon enough, but it's not my place to say.
What?
Excuse me.
If you're here working right now, you must be a staff member. I guess when you've fallen so low, lying becomes second nature. Oh wait, you've always been a liar, faking illnesses and all, haha. To think someone like this was born as the eldest daughter of our family of doctors. How utterly pathetic. What is going on? You're saying Lillian was cheating? You made up that story just to ruin your sister's wedding. So that's why you infiltrated the venue, pretending to be a staff member? And the way you were acting earlier. Why were you on the groom's side? We hid your existence as a failure from the groom.
What were you even watching earlier? I am not a member of the staff here.
But. Don't tell me you're a lawyer?
Not exactly.
See? I knew it. There's no way a failure like you could ever be a lawyer.
Right now, I'm working at a law firm while studying to pass the bar. The man sitting next to the groom, the one who led the discussion, is my husband. He's a licensed attorney.
What? You're married? And your husband is a lawyer? Are you insane? Using your husband to ruin your own sister's wedding?
We were hired by the groom, so that's a pretty misleading way to put it.
Why did it have to be today?
They explained it at the venue. Were you really not listening? Or are you incapable of understanding things that are inconvenient for you?
WH. What?
They found out about the bride's affair 3 days ago. The groom wanted to settle things before the wedding, so he urgently consulted my husband, who was an invited guest, and he agreed to mediate the discussion. And I, by some twist of fate, was there as both a friend of the groom and the sister of the bride.
The affair was discovered 3 days ago? Is that why none of the guests showed up?
That's right. I don't know the specifics of how they were contacted, but it seems the wedding cancellation was announced in advance.
Wait a minute. So the story about Lillian cheating with a resident from another hospital, it wasn't a fabrication, it was true?
I've been saying that from the beginning.
And it was such a perfect match. She was going to marry the next chief of a major hospital.
It seems Lillian was also attracted to his title. And the family pushed for it too, thinking that once the marriage was settled, it would benefit Dad's hospital. You really can't get away with doing bad things, can you? In the end, it just tarnished the reputation of your father's hospital. Haha.
What is wrong with my daughters? You, the eldest, quit med school and are trying to become a lawyer. And Lillian, our family's only hope, ruins this perfect match. I can't take it. Why do you both do things that betray the family?
I spoke with Lillian after everything. She said, "I was just imitating you, Mom."
What?
You're also betraying the family, aren't you? Haha.
This is your fault. Take responsibility.
Excuse me.
Your father just told me he wants a divorce.
Oh, I see. Congratulations.
How can you be so calm? I'm about to be divorced by your father. Can't you feel a little sorry for me?
Sorry, it feels more like things are finally falling into their rightful place. After your affair of over 20 years was exposed, and they did a DNA test for Lillian and Dad. The results apparently showed no paternal link between them.
You've already heard that far?
Dad contacted me himself. He also asked me to take a DNA test, just in case. My results confirmed that Dad is my biological father.
See, that's right. You are my and your father's biological daughter.
Why did you look so nervous for a second there?
Well, that's...
You have something to hide, don't you? Well, it doesn't concern me anymore. I'm sure Dad's investigation will uncover the truth eventually.
What investigation? Don't say that so calmly. You have to stop your father. You'd be sad if your parents divorced, wouldn't you?
Not particularly. Dad said he couldn't ask for forgiveness for his terrible treatment of me, but at least he wanted to apologize. He said he was so sorry. I'm taking it as an apology born from the shock of learning I'm his only blood-related child. I told him as much, and we've closed the subject. You, on the other hand, haven't even apologized. You only talk about yourself. You've always been like that.
Well, if we divorce, can Lillian and I come live with you?
I can't do that.
Why not? I'll forgive you for cutting ties. It's the eldest daughter's duty to help her mother and sister.
You don't need to forgive me. In fact, I'd rather you didn't. I already live with my husband's parents.
What?
And my husband's family is, shall we say, a family of lawyers. Having my former mother and sister, who are laden with problems, move in is a bit much. That kind of trouble is something I only want to deal with in my professional cases.
But, problems with the in-laws and all that.
I live a life completely free of such things, so please don't worry about me. My husband's parents, unlike you, are intelligent and kind people.
Unlike me, you say?
Oh, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Unlike you and Lillian, I should say.
What? Fine, I'll let that comment slide. But no matter what you say, you are my daughter, connected by blood. Blood ties are important, aren't they?
Are you, the person who betrayed my father over that very blood tie, really saying that?
That's a separate issue.
Please be quiet now. No matter what you say, I have no intention of taking you and Lillian in.
But Jillian, we can't afford to pay the settlement.
Goodbye.
Wait, hold on. I'm not finished talking. Then just give us some money. Help your mother and sister. Jillian, did you just block me?
My former mother was divorced by my father and, along with my sister, who is not his biological child, was kicked out of the house. For the settlement, my ex-mother relied on her parents to pay it in a lump sum, and the two of them now live with her parents, where they are apparently berated by their elderly parents while working desperately every day to pay back the loan. However, unable to break her habit of lavish spending from her time in a wealthy doctor's family, my ex-mother wasted her salary, and I hear they are now on the verge of being kicked out of her parents' home as well. My husband was busy for a while with the divorce proceedings and other loose ends for my ex-sister. But once things settled down, we moved to ensure we would never have to see those troublesome people again. I am now cramming for the bar exam next month. Having escaped the curse of my family, I want to move forward as a full-fledged attorney.
Good evening, Mr. Marcus. This is Sarah Wright from Wright Industries.
Oh, Mrs. Wright? The president's wife, right? It's always a pleasure.
I'm sorry for dropping in unannounced earlier. And thank you for giving me your number.
Not at all. We're always happy to assist you, Mrs. Wright. By the way, what can I do for you today? When we spoke earlier, you mentioned there was something you couldn't discuss openly.
That's correct. It's a bit of a shocking topic for you. I thought it would cause chaos if I brought it up in front of your employees.
Shocking?
I'll be direct. As of the end of this month, we will be terminating our business with Marcus Manufacturing. You will no longer need to deliver products to us starting next month. Thank you for your long years of service.
What? Terminating our business? Wait, what do you mean?
It's exactly as it sounds. I know this is very unfortunate, but as part of a major cost-cutting initiative, we've decided to switch all the products we currently source from your company to cheaper overseas alternatives. Therefore, our contract with you will be terminated. It was time for renewal, but we've decided not to renew.
No. You can't just tell me this so suddenly. We're not prepared for this. Wright Industries is our biggest client. If you cut us off next month, our business will...
Nevertheless, the decision has been made. With the recent economic downturn, our company is also in a difficult position. I ask for your understanding.
I understand you're in a tough spot with the economy, but to do this starting next month is just too much. I can't accept this. Losing a major client like you is a matter of survival for us. Please, let me speak with Mr. Wright just once.
Unfortunately, my husband is on a business trip to our overseas branch until the middle of the month after next. His schedule is packed, so he can't meet with you.
No. Please, I'm begging you, won't you reconsider? Haven't we been working with you since my father's generation? We've been doing business for over 15 years, even after I took over. And the products we manufacture. I pride myself on making things with such care and precision that they can't be replaced by foreign products, or even by other domestic companies. So please, at least just talk to me.
Whatever. You're so persistent. Just give it a rest.
Huh.
How long we've been doing business. How carefully you make things. None of that makes us a single penny. So I don't care. All we need is to get our supplies cheap. That way we make a nice profit, build up a good track record, and my son can become the next president. That's all I want.
What are you talking about?
If you've been around since my husband's father's time, you should know, right? I'm Mr. Wright's second wife.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but
And I have a son who just graduated from college. But he's my son, not Mr. Wright's, so he's a stepchild. His position to become the next president is a little weak. Plus, his first wife's brat, who's 3 years older, is in the way. So I need to build up his achievements as quickly as possible. To make everyone see that he's more suitable to be president than the first wife's son. This cost reduction is for that purpose. If we cut manufacturing costs, our performance will easily improve, right?
so what you're saying is, you're cutting us off just so your son can become president?
Well, to put it simply, yes. Careful craftsmanship, long-standing loyalty. The customers we sell to don't know any of that. It's all gonna be hidden inside the final product anyway, tilde. So there you have it. We're switching to cheap overseas parts to cut costs so the deal's off.
For something like that, you don't care what happens to our company after being suddenly cut off. How can you let something so unreasonable happen?
Not my problem. Haha. Nobody's gonna care if a small-time business like yours goes under. Haha. My and my son's lives are on the line here. I can't afford to lose to the first wife's kid. Anyway, we don't need you anymore. Don't bother begging, it's just annoying, so stop, haha.
I see. I understand. We will no longer deliver our products. Please tell Mr. Wright that we appreciate his business over the years.
No way, too much trouble, haha. Just don't show your face around here again, haha.
Marcus, it's been a while. Do you remember me? It's Reed. You helped me out a long time ago.
What? Reed? It really has been a long time. How have you been? How's the family business?
We're doing all right, thanks to you. I'm making use of the experience I gained training at Marcus Manufacturing. Working carefully, honestly, and valuing connections with people. But I just took over the business, so things are still pretty hectic, haha.
Don't be so modest. I saw you in the paper the other day. Didn't it have a big headline calling you a young, brilliant president?
Don't exaggerate. It was just a small article in a local paper, wasn't it? Haha.
Don't say that. You've become really successful.
It's all thanks to you and your father, Marcus. Oh, more importantly, Marcus, I heard about it. That Wright Industries terminated your contract?
News travels fast.
I heard a few places we do business with also got cut. And since you had a major contract with Wright, I thought maybe you too.
Yeah, well, it's true. The president's wife did it unilaterally. I don't know what Mr. Wright himself thinks yet, but it's a huge blow. I'm not saying we'll have to close the company, but I'm not sure what to do.
Well then, if your work for Wright Industries is now open, would you be willing to work with us?
Huh?
Right now, our business is doing well, and I was thinking of expanding a bit. I'd really like for you and your team to help us out. Actually, I've wanted to talk to you about this for a while, but I haven't been in charge of the family business for that long. And I didn't want people saying, is he already relying on his old training connections? And I figured you were busy with the Wright Industries work anyway, so it was probably impossible. But I know this is bad timing, but since your work with Wright is gone, could I ask you?
Wow, of course. That would be a huge help, and I'd be happy to. In fact, I should be the one bowing my head and asking you.
Really? That's great. Well then, I'd like to discuss the details of the work. Would it be okay if I stopped by your company tomorrow? I'd also like to see everyone who helped me out back in the day.
You can come by anytime. You're more than welcome. Thank you, Reed.
Not at all. I'm just happy I can finally repay the favor. See you tomorrow.
Hey, Marcus. I need you to deliver some products by tomorrow. How many can you make?
Excuse me. Oh, if it isn't Mrs. Wright. A delivery? Why? I was under the impression our contract was terminated. Something about using cheap overseas products?
It's been an absolute disaster. There's no one there who speaks English, so it's impossible to even place an order. A strike suddenly halted production. We used a cheap ship to transport the finished products, and it had an accident and sank. We didn't have insurance, so the shipping costs were way higher than expected. And when the items finally arrived, the specs were completely wrong, and the quality was so poor, they were unusable. Thanks to all that, our production line has stopped, and it's a huge mess.
Oh, is that so? That's terrible.
At this rate, instead of cutting costs, we're going to post a huge loss. So we've given up on using the overseas products. That's why we'll start using your products again. Can you re-sign the contract and deliver as soon as possible? The price will be the same as the overseas ones. So take 30% off the previous contract price.
I refuse.
What?
There's no way I would agree to such an unfair contract. Actually, even if it were for the same price as before, we will never do business with Wright Industries again.
What? What do you mean by that?
It means exactly what it sounds like. We will not sign a new contract, and we will not be making your ordered products.
Why not? We're in trouble here because we can't get our work done.
That has nothing to do with our company. You are no longer our client.
Hey! Do you have any idea how many years we gave you work? You ungrateful brat, you were able to eat because of us.
I could say the same to you. You were able to get your parts thanks to our company. You're the one who cut us off so easily. Besides, didn't you say something like, the length of our business history isn't worth a single penny? In fact, if we made them for 30% less, we'd be the ones at a huge loss. It really wouldn't be worth a single penny.
Fine, then the money will be the same as before. Just make them right away. Hurry up and deliver them.
Were you listening? We will never deliver to you again. Besides, our schedule is currently packed with work from another company. We're busy, so it's impossible no matter what you do.
What? You think you can take that attitude with us? We can crush a tiny little company like yours in an instant.
Go ahead, try to crush us if you can. But just so you know, the same goes for us. All the companies you cut off are on our side. Every single one of them says they will never do business with you again. We've also informed our industry colleagues about this incident. I doubt anyone will work with you now.
What? Wait! Then I can't get anything. I can't do my job like this.
I suppose not.
Wait, please. I'll apologize. I'm sorry, so please reconsider. Please. The company will go bankrupt.
A company with someone like you, who has not a shred of human decency. Well, no one would be sorry to see it go under. Even if your son had become president, he probably wouldn't have lasted long.
No. That's horrible. Help me.
Ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Connections with people are important. Don't underestimate the craftsmen of small businesses. Well then, it was a pleasure doing business with you. After that, she tried everything from tearful pleas to staging a sit-in in front of our company. But when I threatened to call the police, she fled in a panic and never came back. Later, Mr. Wright returned from his business trip and learned of the company's disastrous state. Furious, he kicked out his wife and her son and went on an apology tour to every affected company. He even got on his knees and begged for forgiveness, so on the condition that his wife was gone for good. Everyone who had been wrong accepted his apology, and we all decided to work with him again. The former president's wife and her son were served with divorce papers and apparently went back to her hometown. If only she hadn't been so greedy, she could have been reasonably happy. She was a person who just kept making wasteful mistakes. As for me, I'm swamped with work from Reed and the renewed business with Mr. Wright. We've hired more people, bought more machinery, and are more prosperous than ever before. And it's all thanks to Reed for saving me back then. It really made me realize how important it is to cherish your connections with people.
Lila, where are you and what are you doing right now? I need you to come home and clean the house. Lila, the least you can do is answer me. You still haven't cleared the breakfast dishes, and I was going to have you do the yard work. But of course you had to rush out so early this morning.
Mom, I'm in the middle of a class right now.
What? Oh, right, you're at the university today? But isn't it about time for your classes to be over?
I have classes all day today. My afternoon lecture just started, so I won't be home for a while.
Just skip class and come home.
Is that something a parent should be saying?
Cleaning the house is more important than your class. I'm sure your university lectures aren't that important anyway.
What are you talking about? Don't make assumptions when you don't know anything about my classes. And that's disrespectful to my professors.
Oh, please, the university you go to is miles below Sophia's, isn't it? Haha. The lectures must be low level too. Haha.
There you go again, comparing me to Sophia. I'm so sick of it.
She's my pride and joy. Beautiful and a genius since she was a little girl. And now she's studying at Stanford. It's amazing how different two sisters can be. Haha. I bet Sophia will use her education to land a high-powered job at a top corporation.
You're right. Sophia has always been good at studying. Unlike me, she got to have tutors and everything.
Oh my, are you jealous? Come to think of it, you've always had such a negative attitude, even as a child. Just because you're a failure, don't you dare speak ill of your sister.
I was discriminated against my whole life. Of course I'd become negative. Though, I guess I've come to accept it. I'm my dad's daughter from his first marriage, not related to you by blood. It makes sense you'd treat us differently.
Well, look at you. You understand it perfectly. Haha. That's right. I raised you even though we're not blood related. You should be grateful to me. Haha.
Of course, I'm grateful that you raised me. But ever since Dad passed away from his illness when I was in middle school, you started doting on Sophia and grew cold towards me.
Did I?
You were just putting on an act because you didn't want Dad to dislike you. The moment he died, you showed your true colors. It was a shock because I really thought you loved me like your own daughter.
What did I ever do to you?
You're doing the same thing right now. You make me do most of the housework. You treat me like a maid.
That's so you won't have any trouble when you get married in the future. I'm graciously letting you help around the house. Haha.
You never made Sophia do any chores. You just had her study all the time.
That's because Sophia is brilliant. I thought it was better for her to focus on her studies than on housework. But for you, who isn't very smart, studying is just a waste of time, isn't it? If you have time to sit at a desk, you should be doing housework and being useful to the family.
Even when I had to study for my college entrance exams, you mercilessly dumped chores on me.
And yet I still let you go to college, so you should be thankful.
You're right. I studied like crazy, in between chores, and somehow managed to get into a local state university.
It's hilarious, isn't it? Haha. You study so hard and can only get into some no-name local college. Haha. Meanwhile, Sophia is at Stanford. Haha. How can two sisters be so different?
You know, you're the one who created that difference, right? You wouldn't let me apply to any private schools, and you told me I had to go somewhere I could commute to from home. That obviously limited my options, didn't it?
I couldn't help it. It felt like a waste of money to spend it on you. Haha. Honestly, I was planning on making you work right after high school, but I let you go to college because you insisted. Don't be so demanding.
Yeah. Well, I'm perfectly happy with my current university, so it doesn't matter.
Anyway, once your classes are over, come straight home without any detours.
I know. I'm in class, so I'm ending this now.
Honestly, if you're going to neglect your duties at home, maybe I shouldn't have let you go to college at all. Listen, I won't forgive you for using your classes as an excuse to skip chores. The cleaning and the yard work are your jobs. Layla, are you in class right now?
Yes, I am. And I already did the cleaning, yard work, and dishes this morning. So don't tell me to come home early.
You. That's not why I'm texting you.
Huh? The only time you text me during class is when you want me to do chores?
You are such an unlovable child. Whatever. I'm in a great mood right now, so I'll let it slide.
Did something happen?
I just heard from Sophia. She's coming home next month.
Oh, cool.
What's with that lukewarm response? Aren't you happy? Your sister, who has been working so hard all alone in a faraway state, is finally coming back.
Not particularly. Sophia coming back has nothing to do with me.
Actually, it does. Haha.
Huh?
Lila, could you move out of the house?
Excuse me? Why do I have to move out?
When Sophia comes back, I want her to use your room.
Why do I have to give up my room? Sophia has her own room, doesn't she? You're not seriously planning on giving her 2 rooms, are you?
Sophia's room is filled with my stuff, so it's not usable, is it?
Come to think of it, ever since Sophia left for college, her room has been used as a storage unit. All that exercise equipment and beauty gadgets you impulse bought from infomercials, you just threw it all into Sophia's room.
How rude to call it impulse buying. I bought them because I thought I needed them.
But they're just collecting dust after being used once. Why don't you sell them or get rid of them?
Be quiet. I might use them again someday. Besides, with that new house built next door, Sophia's room doesn't get good sunlight anymore, does it? It would be a shame to make Sophia stay in such a dark room. So I thought we could just turn that room into a permanent storage room and let Sophia use your room.
I see. And that's why you're telling me to get out.
That's right. Why don't you just move into your university's dorm? They have dorms, right? Perfect.
Mom, are you being serious?
Of course I am.
No matter how much you adore your own daughter, stealing the room I've always used just to give it to her. I can't believe a mother would do something like that.
Well, you're just a stranger with no blood ties to me after all. Haha. Besides, unlike the beautiful and brilliant Sophia, you're just an ugly, worthless piece of trash. Haha. You're an eyesore, so get out of my sight.
Really? That's great news.
Huh? You're taking this surprisingly well.
Actually, I've been wanting to move out for a while. I was planning to get my own place after I got a job anyway. I was sick of being constantly compared to my sister and put down. If I move into the dorms, I can manage with the money I've saved from my part-time jobs.
Oh, really? I was expecting you to beg me, please, let me stay, so this is a bit anticlimactic. But if you were planning on leaving anyway, this makes things easier.
Yes, I'll be happy to leave.
Then make sure you have your things packed before Sophia gets home.
Mom, where are you?
Oh, what is it?
I just got home. What is this?
What do you mean?
Everything in my room is gone. What is the meaning of this?
Hee, doesn't it look nice and clean? Ha ha!
Nice and clean. You got rid of my stuff without my permission, didn't you?
It's your own fault. Sophia is coming home soon, and you were taking too long to clear out the room.
I still live in this house. Besides, Sophia isn't coming back for another month. There was still plenty of time. You didn't have to clear out my room right now.
Oh, please, a month will fly by. If you kept dawdling, Sophia wouldn't be able to use her new room.
Don't worry, I told you I'd be moved out before she gets back. Hey, where did my things go? My closet is empty too. I still need all of that. Give it back.
Oh, I threw your stuff away.
What?
There were some university textbooks and things, but I didn't know what was what, so I just disposed of everything. Ha ha. I had a junk removal service take the big stuff. Ha ha.
How could you? Why would you do something so selfish?
Well, you said you were moving out. You even said you were happy about it, remember?
That doesn't give you the right to throw away my things without asking. You're insane.
Well, if it was important, you should have told me. Ha ha.
Everything in that room was important to me. And I never thought you'd clear it out this quickly.
I just wanted to get your room ready for Sophia as soon as possible. Just looking at your things was making me sick. So I got rid of it all for you. Ha ha.
That's awful. So cruel. Do you hate me that much? What did I ever do to you?
Let me make this crystal clear. To me, you are nothing but a nuisance. My only daughter is Sophia, my own flesh and blood. You're a stranger, so get out of my sight.
You're the worst. After all the years, you made me do all the chores, using me like a maid.
You should be grateful I even let you live in my house. Ha ha. You may be a student, but you're over 20 now. It's time you learn to live on your own.
Fine. I will never set foot in this house again.
Good. Please do. Ha ha. From now on, it'll just be me and Sophia, a happy mother and daughter living together. Lila, it's been a while. How have you been? We haven't seen you, but I heard you graduated from university.
I'm sorry, who is this?
What are you talking about? It's your mother.
My mother? My mother passed away when I was a child.
That was your birth mother. I'm the mother who raised you.
Oh, you mean the person who treated me like a maid? I've already cut ties with her.
Don't be so cold.
I'm at work, so please don't bother me. Goodbye.
What? Wait. Lila, you must be done with work by now, right? I need to talk to you. Please answer my call.
You're so persistent. What is it? I'm on the bus right now, so I can't talk.
Then texting is fine.
What's the emergency?
I have wonderful news. I'm sure you'll be happy to hear it.
Please get to the point.
Lila, you can come back home now.
What?
I'll let you live in my house again.
What is this all of a sudden? You're the one who kicked me out.
I heard from your late father's relatives. You got a job at a top-tier company, didn't you? That's amazing, especially coming from a no-name university.
Well, I earned some valuable certifications while I was in college that helped me get hired.
I'm shocked. I honestly thought you'd end up at some small, local business. But of course, that's my daughter for you.
Daughter? I thought we were strangers.
I'm the one who raised you. Your success is thanks to me, right? You were such a dud as a student, but if you're working at a famous company, I wouldn't be ashamed to have you in the house. In fact, I can even brag about you to the neighbors. I'll get a room ready for you, so come on home.
No.
Why not?
2 years ago, you kicked me out of the house because your precious daughter was coming home. And now you're suddenly playing the mother card and telling me to come back? No thanks.
Don't be so cold. I misunderstood you. I thought that, unlike Sophia, you were no good at anything. But you were a brilliant child all along. You, just like Sophia, are my pride and joy.
Your praise means nothing to me. Besides, didn't I say I would never come back?
But aren't you lonely living by yourself?
Not at all.
You don't have to act tough. When you get home from work, the apartment is dark and there's no one to say welcome home. Aren't you starting to miss your family?
Now that my father is gone, I don't have anyone I'd call family. In fact, it's quite comfortable without someone constantly nagging me. Haha. And the housework is easier since it's just for one person.
Well then, could you at least send us some money?
What?
You work for a top company, so you must be making a good salary, right?
I guess I'm doing well for my age, but why do I have to send you money?
At this rate, Sophia and I won't be able to make ends meet.
Huh? Isn't Sophia back in the country and working a high-powered job at a top corporation?
Well, she started job hunting after she came back, but it's not going well. She couldn't even get hired by a local small business, let alone a major corporation. She's unemployed right now. It's so strange. The hiring managers must have no eye for talent. After graduating from Stanford, she has such a prestigious degree.
Well, just because you have a fancy degree doesn't mean you're competent.
No, I'm sure Sophia just didn't promote herself enough.
Huh?
That's why I'm thinking of sending Sophia to grad school.
What, again?
If she goes back to school and improves her qualifications even more, she'll be able to sell herself with more confidence next time, and I'm sure she'll get a job at a great company.
You think so?
But we just finished paying for her Stanford degree, so we have no money. We've used up all of my late husband's inheritance, and even though I'm working multiple part-time jobs, it's barely enough to cover daily expenses. It's so hard to save up for tuition.
Well, of course. On top of sending Sophia to Stanford, you bought that treadmill you never use, and other useless junk. Your savings must be completely gone.
I sold all the health and beauty equipment, and we still don't have enough money.
Then I guess grad school is out of the question.
What are you talking about? Sophia is a gifted child. It would be such a waste to keep her here.
I think sending her back to school would be an even bigger waste of money.
How dare you?
First of all, why did you even want to send Sophia to Stanford in the first place? It was just for your own satisfaction of saying your daughter went there, wasn't it?
But Sophia wanted to go too.
And now she's back, unemployed and doing nothing. You both decided on this expensive path without any real goal in mind. And this is the result, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Sophia had a clear goal of getting a good education.
If you don't have a clear idea of what you want to do with that education, then getting it is meaningless.
You are such a cold person. Your sister failed at her job search, and yet she still wants to study more without giving up. Don't you want to support her?
No. If she wants to go to grad school so badly, she should get a part-time job and pay for it herself.
Don't say such absurd things. After graduating from Stanford, getting a part-time job would be so embarrassing.
If she needs money, that's what she has to do.
Lila, please, just lend us the money. Once Sophia gets a good job, we'll pay you back, I promise.
I refuse.
You have a high-paying job, don't you? Please, help us.
No. I've already cut ties with you. I am no longer part of your family.
How cruel. Are you really going to abandon us?
Excuse me, who abandoned who? You kicked me out of the house because your daughter was coming home from her fancy university. How dare you say that to me?
I'm sorry. I apologize for what I did back then. Please.
I will never spend a single cent on either of you. Please, don't contact me again.
Lila, wait. Please don't abandon us.
As expected, my sister couldn't go to grad school and still hasn't found a job. Now she's apparently just a shut-in at home. My stepmother has to work part-time from morning till night to make ends meet, and it seems she's getting fed up with her daughter, who neither works nor helps with chores. Despite having doted on her so much, I hear she just yells at her all the time now. She's just reaping what she sowed by spoiling her. It's her own fault. As for me, I'm living alone in an apartment I rented near my workplace. I've settled into my job and am living a fulfilling life. I went through some tough times in my student days because of my cruel stepmother, but I'm so glad I never gave up and just kept working hard.
Thank you for watching! If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.